Is the whistle gone? Yes! Top of the league. Get in there, you beauty.
Perfect.
Get in there, man. Big 3 points. Liverpool go top of the league. Mo Salah penalty wins the game. We're going to give you our instant match reaction now. Myself and Coilin here on the Kop TV. We've just watched Liverpool triumphantly defeat Wolverhampton Wanderers. Get your likes and get your comments in. Your man of the match. How happy are you with that? Liverpool not wholly convincing at all today. At times they were, but then they just got what it takes to win that game and go 6 league games into Arne Slot's reign with only the one loss. It's a great start for Arne Slot and Liverpool. Vamos indeed, yes. Konate with the first goal. Silly mistake for their equaliser from Ibu. But Mo Salah gets the winner from the penalty spot. Coilin, you made your debut on the Kop TV today. You correctly predicted the score. You correctly predicted how much added time there'll be now. Lamina crying on the pitch. I'm not sure what that's all about. But we got there in the end, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm surprised I won those guesses. I'm never really good at guessing things. But yeah, compared to previous games, I'd say it's a little bit scrappy from Liverpool. A lot of, clearances and everything very poor. But again, 2-1 wins a win, you take up top of the league. So can't be too disappointed.
100%. Let's start off with the game. It's one of those games where eventually you get the win. But there was moments where Liverpool were just really sloppy today.
Yeah.
But we start off chronologically. Again, Wolves started off better than Liverpool. As Arne Slot waving over to the travelling fans there. He's done a great job so far. But it was a good start from Wolves. A couple of shots on goal. And it wasn't really until maybe 35th minute onwards that Liverpool actually threatened. I mean, we can talk about Dominic Soboslai's miss from 3.5 yards.
Yeah.
Unbelievable miss. And again, we said at the time, hopefully that's not a miss that comes back to bite us. But he has to score there.
Yeah, definitely.
He has to score.
I mean, I think it was just very lucky that Johnston was standing where he was. But yeah, I mean, when you're 3 yards, there's no excuse, to be fair.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. In the end, he came off as a sub, but still had a decent game. But I think Curtis Jones did really well. So you go into half-time, should have been 2-0 up, as Ibu Konate gives his shirt to a young man there in the away end. Brilliant to see. Big up to Ibu Konate each and every time.
Nice one.
Oh, look, the sign has worked. The sign has worked. Give me your shirt. The little boy's got his favourite player's shirt there, and we love to see that. So 1-0 at half-time, should have been 2. Second half begins, Liverpool on the front foot again. Mo Salah to make it 2-0 with an absolute howler of a miss. I mean, I'm trying to make an excuse for him by saying it comes at him quick, but on the replay it bounces before he gets to him.
Yeah.
It's an awful pass from Lamina, who's been crying for the last 5 minutes on the pitch, but Salah on his right foot, even though it's his right foot, you'd still expect him to score there.
Yeah, exactly. I think Salah's had a few times today that was a bit kind of all over the place, and we were even saying when he scored the penalty, it wasn't even that good of a penalty. So, I mean, I would have agreed with you. I think maybe he should have swapped Chiesa for him towards the end, but yeah, I'm sure we'll see a bit more of a better Salah in whatever game he plays next.
Yeah, you're right. And then it all became a bit more real when they scored. I mean, as much as Konate had a great game and scored the first goal, it was just... what was it, though? It was a mix-up communication. Did Alisson not call it? Because he actually got to the ball. He was in control of the ball, Konate. Yeah. And then Larsson gets 2 hands round him. I mean, looking back, it could have been disallowed for a foul on Konate. I think they did have a look at it, deemed it not to be enough contact, but... in the end, that's it's a sloppy goal to give away.
Yeah, definitely.
Laughable.
I think it was just a bit of a miscommunication between Alisson and Konate there. I think they just didn't really know what was going on and panicked a little bit. That's why they were kind of talking to each other after to kind of sort it out. But yeah, there was a bit of a big mistake to make. They shouldn't have been letting Wolves come back in like that so close.
Yeah, and at 1-1, you're thinking, tough 35 minutes to come here. But then less than a minute later, I think it was, the ball comes in from, was it Trent? Or was it someone else with the ball across, which I think it might have been Trent.
Could have been Trent, yeah.
And it's a really great whipped ball in. Semedo, again, hands all over. Diogo Jota, who's obviously playing against his former team tonight. And it's a Stonewall pen.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
it's two hands. It's a
Around the
rugby
neck.
tackle.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
And Mo Salah puts the ball down. There was a little stat that came up saying he's missed one of his last 5. I don't know about you guys at home. Let me ask you this. When Mo Salah steps up to take a penalty, with him being left foot as well, how do you feel? Me personally, I go with Alexis McAllister. I don't think he's missed one for Liverpool. Certainly was very clinical for Brighton from the spot. We said it wasn't a great pen. It's a pen. It went in. It doesn't matter. But
exactly.
Would you maybe revise who takes the pens?
Possibly, yeah. I know it's interesting when you bring that up, because I remember there was a time last year or the year before, I can't remember which season, but Salah had a couple of penalties and he missed them.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was kind of thinking, this is very hit and miss to be putting in front of penalties. So maybe a change to the McAllister, you said. Yeah, maybe.
I'd go Maka. But I tell you what, he scores and it's 2-1 and we win and the table doesn't look bad. A point ahead of Arsenal and Manchester City, 6 played. Best goal difference in the league as well. 15 points on the board. I mean, bro, that should be 18 points. When you actually realise the game that we lost. Wolves, rock bottom of the table. 1 point from 6 games. -10 goal difference. Ipswich, Southampton and Wolves in the drop zone at the minute. Everton won today, so they're out. Leicester, obviously, have dropped down into 16th. And it's been an awful start for Crystal Palace, who we play away next Saturday, who just got beaten by Everton today. Shout out to Ricky Aso, says, let's go fellas, you never walk alone. Slots Army is top of the league. Much love from NYC. Best defence in the league so far. Where's the talk about no summer signings now? Like I said, it was 2-1. Soboslai missed the howler. Mo Salah missed the howler, but we got the job done in the end. And when you actually look at the results on paper from Liverpool, it has surprised us. I don't think any Liverpool fan truthfully can say that they expected this start.
No way.
I mean, we've seen enough of Arne Slot ball now to know what we're getting for the rest of the season. He's gone to the San Siro away, won convincingly. Obviously, we've won at home in the Cup against West Ham, and now he's won a tough away game at Wolverhampton Wanderers. But he's on top slot.
Yep.
Yeah, number 1 in the Premier League right now, and you can't really ask for much more than that. Coilin, thank you so much for coming on, bro. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course,
been a pleasure.
We'll have you on again. You're a lucky charm now, so we'll be seeing a lot more of you. Guys, if you've enjoyed the game, go ahead and watch the watch along for our goal reactions, and then if you've really enjoyed it, leave a like on the instant match reaction video. Let's get your comments in. And don't forget, tomorrow is a day off, but Monday we'll be back here with Doyle. We'll also do a match preview for the Bologna game, which is on Wednesday. We'll be outside Anfield for that, doing the fan cam. So make sure if you are at the game, be there. And then we will be watching on the channel Liverpool going to Crystal Palace next week as well. So really looking forward to more watch-alongs this season. If you've enjoyed our content today, tell us. Give us a comment, leave a like. Thank you to every single person that was locking in. We've had people from Dubai, Colombia, New York, Australia, St. Helens, Ireland as well. Shout out to how's your brother feeling right now after Liverpool got the win?
No, he probably won't be impressed. But
He's probably left, hasn't he?
He probably
But
has, yeah.
All we need to say is that Liverpool are top of the Premier League. Go out and enjoy yourself. It's a Saturday night. Take care. We'll see you on Monday.